Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about standard 6th subject Sanskrit and the first topic by the name Vandana. In this particular lesson we are going to see the verses. There were 3 verses in which prayer is done by the student to the God. Here in the very first verse you can see we are praying to Guru by saying Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Now here we are telling about a teacher, that Guru Brahma. Teacher is a form of Brahma, Lord Brahma. Vishnu means Lord Vishnu, and Guru Devo. Guru is just like a God. Maheshwaram. Maheshwar means Lord Shankar. Guru Sakshat. Guru means teacher is live, or we can say manifest or easily visible. Sakshat, easily visible. Para Brahma. Para Brahma means the ultimate God. Tasmai. Tasmai means to that Guruve Namaha. To that teacher we salute. Now let me see the words with its meaning. Brahma. Brahma means Lord Brahma. Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. Mahesh, here Sandhi is there. Mahesha Swara means Mahesha plus Cha. Lord Sankara. Guru Sakshat. Guru is easily visible. Sakshat means manifest. Manifest or easily visible. Manifest or easily visible. Parabrahma, the ultimate God. Parabrahma means the ultimate God. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai to that Shri Guruve means to the teacher. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namaha means I salute or bow down with folded hands. Or we can say bow down with folded hands. Now let me see the translation of the same verse, in which they want to say us that the teacher is Brahma. The teacher is Brahma. The teacher is Vishnu. And the teacher is the manifestation and salute with both hands. Salute with bowed head and folded hands. To that teacher. Now here in this particular verse they want to say about the teacher, that the teacher is form of Brahma, the teacher is the form of Lord Vishnu. Not only that, but the teacher is manifestation of the ultimate Lord. So we can see the form of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh in teacher. We can easily visible these lords in a teacher. Now salute to the teacher. Salute with bowed head and folded hands to that teacher. Now we salute to that teacher who is the ultimate Lord, ultimate God, and in whom we can easily visible the Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, means Mahesh. So here our words number first is over. You may note down the words with its meaning. So now let us see the second verse in which we are praying to Ganesha, Lord Ganesha. Here in the second verse you can see the one of the verse is written, one of the sloka is written, Vakritund Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvidnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryam Susarvada. As we know that whenever we are doing any good deed, any good work, before starting that work, we are praying to Lord Ganesha. Here also in this particular verse, by using adjective for Lord Ganesha, we are praying them, we are worshipping them. Let me see the words with its meaning. Vakra, Tunda. Vakra means curve or crooked and Tunda means face. So the one who is having crooked face, curved face. Maha, Kaya. Maha means huge and Kaya. Kaya means body. So huge body. Surya Koti Samaprabha. Surya means, as you know that, sun, and Koti. Koti means Surya Koti Samaprabha. Koti means crores. Crores. Samaprabha means with the brilliance of crore suns. Nirvidnam. Vidna. Vidna means hurdles, difficulties, obstacles. Nirvidnam means without difficulty or without obstacle. Kuru. Kuru means to do or make. Sarva Karyeshu, in all my deeds. Sarvada. Sarvada means always. So let me see the words with its meaning. Vakratunda. Vakratunda means with the crooked face. With the crooked face. Mahakaya. Mahakaya means with the huge body. And Surya Koti Samaprabha. Samaprabha means with the brilliance of crore suns, with the brilliance of crore suns, and Nirvidnam without obstacle or hurdle. do or make. And Sarvakareshu, in all my deeds. Means in all my deeds. Sarvakareshu sarvada. Sarvada means always. Now let me see the translation. In which they want to say us that, O God, O you, with the crooked face, huge body, and the brilliance of crores of suns, Ganpati. Ganpati, please make me hurdle free. Please make me hurdle free in all my good deeds forever. Now here in this particular verse we are praising Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, by saying that, as we know that Lord Ganesha is having crooked face and huge body. So we are saying that, oh you with a crooked face, huge body, and the one who is having brilliance of crores of suns, Ganpati, please make me hurdle free in all my good days forever. Here we have used adjectives for Lord Ganesha's, and so by using this adjective he wants to say that you are the one who makes us hurdle free, who makes us free from all the difficulties. So please be with us in all our days forever. Now here verse number 2 is over. You may note down the words with its meaning. Now let us see the third verse, in which we are praying to Goddess Saraswati. Here in this particular verse we are praying to Goddess Saraswati by using the adjective of Goddess Saraswati's things. Right? Namaste Sarade Devi, Namaste Sarade Devi, Veena Pustaka Dharini, Vidyarambha Karishyami, Prasanna Bhava Sarvada. As we know that Goddess Sharda Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, is the goddess of learning. So here we are praying to that goddess by saying that you are the one who is holding a veena and a book, and you are the one who is the goddess of learning. So salute to you. Let me see the words with its meaning. Namaste. Namaste means salute to you. Sarade Devi. Sarade means Sarda, Saraswati, and Devi means goddess. Veena Pustaka Dharini. Veena means a musical instrument, one of the musical instrument, and Pustak means a book. The one who holding Veena and a book. Vidyarambha. Vidya means knowledge, education, studies. Right? Vidya means studies. Arambha means beginning or starting. So starting the studies. Karishyami, I am doing. Prasanna bhava, be pleased. Sarvada, sarvada means always. See, namaste means salute to you. Salute to you. Sharade, Devi means goddess Sarda. Or we can say Saraswati. And Veena Pustakadhari means Veena means a musical instrument and Pustak means a book. Dharini means the one who holds. So Dharini. Now see, the one who holding a veena and a book. Who holding a veena and a book. Further they say that Vidya Rambha means starting studies. Vidyarambha, starting studies. Karishyami, will do. Means I will do. Prasanna bhava, bhava means be and prasanna means pleased. So be pleased. Sarvada means always. Now let me see the translation of this verse is in this particular verse they want to say is that, O goddess Sharda, holding a veena and a book. Holding a veena and a book. My salute to you. My salute to you. Also they say is that I shall start studies Be pleased. Be pleased with me. Forever. Now, in this particular verse, we are praying to Goddess Sarda that, O Goddess Sarda, you are the one who is holding a veena and a book. You are the one who is holding veena and a book. My salute to you. I bow down to you, I salute you, I do respect of yours. I shall start studies. I shall start studies. Be pleased with me forever. So here the disciple, the student is requesting to Goddess Sarda that I am going to start my studies. Be with me forever and help me in all the ways. So here our verse number 3 is over. Today we have seen topic number first, Vandana of standard 6, in which we have seen the 3 verses in which we are doing worshipping or prayer to particular god and goddess. Now you may note down these words in your notebook.